Do you have a memory that you will be forever embarrassed by because people didn't know the full story? I wasn't completely unconfident as a kid, but I was shy, sometimes painfully so, and afraid to truly be myself. Things changed when I entered high school. By the time I hit the upper grades, I'd gained a lot of self-confidence. It felt like everyone in my class liked me, or at least was cool with me. Those were some good years, but as life would have it, things eventually took a turn for the worse. It wasn't one thing, it was a mix of challenges that built up over time. I wouldn't say I was depressed, but I often cried myself to sleep. Despite that, at school, I was the happy, jolly kid. I wore a smile so often that I didn't feel comfortable sharing my struggles with my friends. I had my reasons, maybe I didn't want to burden them or seem weak. Instead, I bottled everything up. I'd rarely let my anger or sadness show. Then one day, that all changed. There was this short-tempered girl in my class who did something particularly horrible, something I don't even want to recall. One of my friends suggested we report her behavior. At first, I was against it. I didn't want to stir up drama, but my friend convinced me we had to take a stand. We did, and predictably, the girl found out. She glared at us, threw cutting remarks, and made her displeasure clear. The next day, things escalated. Another friend and I were laughing at the front of the class, just having a good time. That girl started hurling comments our way, accusing us of seeking attention. Her words cut deep, not because of what she said, but because they hit at a moment when I was already at my breaking point. And then it happened. Something inside me snapped. All the bottled up anger, frustration, and hurt came rushing out. I yelled at her loudly. I don't even remember what I said. Not right after the incident and not now, years later. All I know is that I let everything out in one uncontrolled burst. The room went quiet. Nobody said much, and even though the moment passed, it left a scar. It's been more than 2 years, and I still feel guilty about it. I've wanted to apologize to her so many times, to explain where I was coming from, but I never mustered the courage. By the time I fully understood why I reacted that way, it felt like too much time had passed to bring it up. That incident also made me realize something about myself. I have trouble managing my anger. It builds up slowly, then explodes over things that seem small or trivial. And now that I'm more confident, I feel like the problem has worsened. Anger comes too easily. I want to use it as a defense mechanism, to stand up for what I believe in, but instead, it feels like it controls me. When I'm angry, my mind races faster than my filter can keep up. Things come out of my mouth that I regret the second they're said. I don't want to be this way. I want to channel my anger into something purposeful, to fight for the things I care about, not to let it burn me or the people around me. I know I need to change, but I don't know where to start.